Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's 2026, and the way Gen Z handles money has evolved in some pretty incredible ways. Today we're breaking down the latest financial trends, strategies, and mindset shifts that are defining how young people approach money right now in 2026. This isn't just theory, these are real patterns researchers are documenting as we speak. I'm not a financial advisor, so this is purely educational content, but if you're curious about what's working for our generation in 2026, you're definitely in the right place. Let's dive in. First, let's talk about what makes 2026 different for Gen Z and money. By now, Gen Z has seen multiple economic cycles, the 2008 aftermath, the 2020 pandemic disruptions, and the economic adjustments of the early 2020s. All of this shaped a really unique financial perspective. Here's what current 2026 research is showing. Gen Z continues to start their financial education journey around age 19 on average. That's significantly earlier than millennials who typically started around 25 and way ahead of baby boomers who often waited until their mid-30s. The math behind early financial education is straightforward: compound interest over time. Financial experts call this time in the market, and starting younger creates more opportunity for long-term growth potential. But here's what's really interesting in 2026. It's not just when Gen Z starts learning, it's how they're thinking about wealth building. Recent surveys show that entrepreneurship and business ownership are now considered top wealth-building strategies by a significant portion of Gen Z, challenging traditional approaches like real estate investment. The mindset in 2026 is all about flexibility, multiple options, and creating value rather than following a single prescribed path. Let's talk about something that's become almost standard practice in 2026, income diversification. Research shows that the majority of younger workers in 2026 are exploring what's called portfolio careers, combining multiple income streams rather than relying on a single employer. This isn't about working more hours. It's about strategic skill deployment. Here are the most common paths people are exploring in 2026: digital content and creator economy. The creator economy has matured significantly by 2026. Platforms have evolved, monetization options have expanded, and there's more infrastructure supporting creators. Success requires consistent value delivery and audience building over time. AI-enhanced freelancing. Here's something new in 2026. Freelancers are using AI tools to enhance their productivity and service quality. This applies to writing, design, coding, and many other fields. The key is combining human creativity with AI efficiency. Online education and skill sharing. The online learning market has continued expanding through 2026. If you have expertise in any area, platforms exist to connect you with learners globally. This could be academic subjects, professional skills, or specialized hobbies. Digital products and e-commerce. Creating digital products, templates, tools, educational content remains popular in 2026. The advantage is that once created, these can generate ongoing value with minimal additional time investment. Automation-assisted income. Something relatively new in 2026 is using automation tools and AI assistance to manage certain income streams with less active involvement. This is still developing, but shows potential. The pattern researchers are seeing in 2026 is that successful income diversification comes from strategic skill stacking and leveraging technology, not just working multiple random jobs. Now let's explore the investment landscape in 2026. Remember, I'm not providing investment advice here. This is about understanding trends and approaches that researchers are documenting. The digital-first reality. By 2026, digital-first investing has become completely mainstream. Traditional barriers like high minimum investments and complex processes have largely disappeared thanks to fintech innovation. What's available in 2026? AI-powered investment tools. This is one of the biggest changes. AI assistants that help with research, portfolio analysis, and even personalized education. These tools don't make decisions for you, but they can help you understand options better. Enhanced robo-advisors. Automated investment services have become more sophisticated by 2026, with better personalization and more transparent algorithms. Integrated financial apps in 2026 often combine multiple functions: savings, investing, budgeting, and education all in one place. The user experience has improved significantly. Cryptocurrency evolution. By 2026, cryptocurrency has continued evolving. Some Gen Z investors include digital assets as part of diversified portfolios, though perspectives vary widely on appropriate allocation. High-yield digital savings traditional banking has been disrupted by fintech companies offering significantly higher interest rates on savings accounts. This makes saving more attractive than it was in previous years. Key principles for 2026. Financial educators emphasize several points. Education first, understanding what you're investing in before committing funds, risk awareness, All investments carry risk. Higher potential returns typically mean higher risk. Diversification, not concentrating all resources in one area. Long-term perspective. Building wealth is typically a marathon, not a sprint. Professional guidance. For major decisions, consulting licensed financial advisors is valuable. In 2026, the trend is toward informed, research-backed decisions rather than emotional or impulse-driven choices. Building wealth isn't just about earning or investing. It's equally about managing what you have. Let's look at what's working in 2026. Smart budgeting approaches. Financial literacy has improved significantly among Gen Z by 2026. Most young adults now understand basic budgeting frameworks and actively use them. Popular framework, the percentage method. Financial planners often recommend allocating your income into categories: essential living expenses, future planning and savings, discretionary spending for quality of life. The exact split depends on individual circumstances, cost of living, and financial goals. The envelope system, digital edition. That viral budgeting method has evolved by 2026. Now there are apps that replicate the envelope system digitally, combining the psychological benefits with modern convenience. AI budgeting assistants. New in 2026 are AI-powered tools that can track spending patterns, suggest optimizations, and even predict upcoming expenses based on your history. These don't control your money, they provide insights to help you make better decisions. High-yield savings priority. By 2026, awareness has grown about the importance of where you keep savings. With inflation being a constant factor, financial experts emphasize finding savings accounts that offer competitive interest rates. Emergency fund. First, this principle remains constant through 2026. Financial advisors typically recommend building an emergency fund covering several months of expenses before focusing heavily on investments. This provides stability and reduces the need to liquidate investments during emergencies. Automation advantage. Automated transfers to savings and investment accounts remain a popular strategy in 2026. The psychology is simple. What's automatically allocated is less likely to be casually spent. Here's something really important for 2026. We're living in an era of unprecedented access to financial information, but that comes with both opportunities and challenges. The social media reality. By 2026, financial content on social media has exploded. While some creators provide valuable education, the landscape requires critical thinking. How to evaluate financial content in 2026. Verification is an essential check for actual credentials and experience. Look for transparent methodology, not just results. Be skeptical of anyone promising guaranteed outcomes. See if they disclose potential conflicts of interest. Understand AI-generated content. This is new for 2026. Some financial content is now AI-generated or AI-assisted. While this isn't inherently bad, it's important to understand the difference between human expertise and algorithmic content generation. Recognize manipulation tactics. Be aware of urgency creation, fear-based messaging, or content that seems designed to trigger emotional responses rather than informed decisions. Use multiple sources, cross-reference information. If something sounds too good to be true, research it from multiple reputable sources. Know your gaps. Financial literacy is a journey. It's completely okay to not understand everything. The key is being aware of what you don't know and seeking proper education. When to seek professional help for significant financial decisions in 2026. Major investments, tax strategies, retirement planning. Consulting licensed professionals provides personalized guidance that generic content cannot. The AI assistant era. By 2026, AI assistants can help with basic financial questions and calculations. These tools are useful for learning, but they're not replacements for professional financial advice on important matters. So that's the landscape of Gen Z and money in 2026. What we're seeing is a generation that's starting earlier, thinking more strategically, leveraging technology effectively, and questioning traditional assumptions about wealth building. But here's the most important thing. Financial success in 2026 isn't about following someone else's blueprint. It's about understanding principles, knowing your own goals, and making informed decisions that align with your values and circumstances. Whether you're just starting your financial literacy journey or you're already building momentum, remember that every expert started as a beginner. The key is consistent learning and thoughtful action. If you found this educational content helpful, please like and subscribe for more insights about Gen Z trends and financial literacy. Drop a comment sharing what financial topics you'd like to learn about next. I read them all. And remember, always do your own research. Never invest money you can't afford to lose, and consider consulting licensed professionals for personalized advice. Here's to building a financially informed future in 2026 and beyond. See you in the next one.